The Metropolitan Opera announced Saturday night that it would open an investigation into its famed conductor, James Levine, based on a 2016 police report in which a man accused Mr. Levine of sexually abusing him 3 decades ago, beginning when the man was a teenager. Met officials acknowledged they had been aware of the police report since last year, but said that Mr. Levine had denied the accusation and that they had heard nothing further from the police. They decided to begin an investigation after receiving media inquiries about Mr. Levine's behavior. The man's accusation and the inquiry by the Met, one of the world's most prestigious opera houses, showed that the national reckoning over claims of sexual misconduct had entered the world of classical music at its very highest echelons. In the report compiled by the Lake Forest Illustrated Police Department, a copy of which was obtained by the New York Times, the man said he was 15 when Mr. Levine held his hand in an incredibly sensual way. The following summer, the man told the police, Mr. Levine lay naked with him in bed and touched his penis, the beginning of years of sexual contact with Mr. Levine. The Times recently interviewed the man, who confirmed that he made the accusations outlined in the police report, and a relative who said that the man first complained privately in 1993 of being sexually abused. The man spoke to the Times on condition of anonymity to guard his privacy. Mr. Levine did not immediately respond to a request for comment made through the Met. The man, who grew up in Illinois, said he had met Mr. Levine at the Ravinia Festival, the summer music event Mr. Levine led as music director from 1973 through 1993, according to the police report. The New York Post first reported details from the report Saturday. The man told the police that he was a music lover with dreams of becoming a conductor, and that he was 4 years old when his parents first took him to meet Mr. Levine at Ravinia. He told the police that the misconduct began in the summer of 1985, when he was 15 and Mr. Levine was in his early 40s. He told the police that Mr. Levine drove him home and, in the driveway of his family's home in Kenilworth, started holding my hand in a prolonged and incredibly sensual way. He said that Mr. Levine told him he wanted to see if you can be raised special like me. The abuse escalated the following summer, the man told the police, when he would visit Mr. Levine at the Deer Path Inn, a hotel near Ravinia. I would get there and the lights are off, and he would say to me after I came in and after a hug, "Take your clothes off," the man wrote in a statement to the police. On various occasions he would ask me how I touched myself and then he would touch me the way I touched myself, the man wrote. I was never able to be aroused by this. But then he would masturbate himself at his bed or in the bathroom. The police report contains a college recommendation that Mr. Levine wrote for the man on Met Stationery in 1987. In it, Mr. Levine wrote that he had known the teenager for almost 15 years. The man also told the police that Mr. Levine had given him money over the years, which he estimated added up to $50,000.